Oh, I'm not going to bore you with all of that. As lovely as it is and as awesome as it is, it's not about me because I have a lovely Iris who's waiting to share her stuff as well. But, because I am conscious of time. But if I have piqued your interest, I'm more than happy to have more conversations about all the wonderful things that I do as we get acquainted with one another as part of the Business Mamas family. Okay. So I will mention it again later, but we will be having like a kind of contact list which we can share with everybody. So if you missed any of the details in the chat, don't worry. I will be emailing out people who have attended who wants to share their businesses as well. So that's basically me in a very random, very wonky, very awkward roundabout way. Just to say hi. And thank you for coming. This has been absolutely amazing. But I'm sure you're fed up of me now, right? It wasn't that long, but I'm sure you're fed up of me, okay? So I'm going to introduce our last speaker for tonight, which is Iris McKee. She's a registered mental health nurse and boldness coach with 2 decades of experience. So she's coming to sprinkle some of that on us today. Isn't that right, Iris? So I'm gonna stop. Oh, gone too far. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so we can give the spotlight over to Miss Iris. So come on to the floor, introduce yourself, and she's going to share with us what she does and give us a wonderful word on resilience. Over to you, Iris.
Oh, thank you so much, Naomi. And thank you, everyone. I mean, this is really amazing. I mean, it's the first one you've done, Naomi, but I believe that the turnout is great. And even listening to the other two speakers and yourself, so three speakers in a way, it's been really lovely to hear the different, experiences and how people have found their strengths or their why, as Charlotte puts it. And also, the self-care that Jenna mentioned, that's really amazing to know that, moms, we have to really, hold ourselves as in look after ourselves. Yeah. So thank you all for sharing. And I just hope mine is not too boring because what I tend to do more in my kind of, as Naomi introduced me, I'm a registered mental health nurse and also a boldness coach. And what that means for me is I like to educate people more because wellness is everything, what do they say? Wealth is health, health is wealth, rather. Yeah. So I know Naomi said 2 decades of experience, nearly Naomi, so not exactly 2 decades. It'll be next year, that will be 2 decades. But yeah, in health and social care. Um, so my personal story, I'm a mom as well of two children. My eldest is 17 and my youngest is 13. I know I don't look it. I'm just going to be full of myself here talking about, yeah. But I guess it's all about the self-care, Jenna. I hope you agree with me. Okay, so about 5 years ago, I I applied for my first leadership role in the NHS. And this was where my whole journey of becoming a boldness coach started. You've got to experience something and see um, how resilient you are and how you can learn from mistakes or learn from the difficulties we experience and then get yourself out of it. And therefore, recording all those mentally and also journaling stuff, I was able to figure out that it isn't a place that anyone needs to be when we are struggling with whatever it is that life throws at us. As commonly say, like if life throws lemons at you, make lemonade, but it's not always easy to even know what to do with the challenges that come our way. So in that 5 years ago, I should say, um, I was doing my master's in psychology and neuroscience of mental health because my registration, so first degree, um, was in economics and psychology. But because I started social care work, like working in care homes with older adults and all, I really love looking after people and helping people. So I thought I could do something more. So I upgraded myself, if you like, to um, obtain a degree in mental health nursing and then moving forward to get a master's in psychology as well. Again, with a game plan of owning my own business someday. So I like to set this goals for myself every 2 years. What is the big thing I can do? So when I qualified with my nursing degree, I said to myself, in 2 years, after gaining 2 years experience in mental health nursing, I want to go further and do a master's and specialize in that field because I love mental health so much and because of how empowering it can be when we understand the struggles and how we can bring ourselves out of it. So taking responsibility as well and not just asking professionals to take responsibilities for us. So when I was doing the masters, it was like the last leg, if you like, to completing it. And then I thought to myself, another challenge, just apply for a senior role in my job and see how I can, if I would even be successful at the interview. So I just went in as practice and then I got the job and it was a ward manager's job. And I hadn't finished the master's and I was still looking after my young family at the time. So it was really difficult. Every day had its own challenge. Um, Community nurse, a mental health nurse for 5 days a week. It means I come home, I'm totally shattered. I can't even do my notes, but you have to put yourself through it, get it all done. Have the children to look after. How is school? Have they got clean clothes? Are they eating well? And also, you've got to put the study hours in for the masters. So it meant I didn't have any weekends. So Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays was just locking myself up to make sure I get my at least 20 hours study for the master's degree. And so when I got that job, it was like, oh, whoa, that's amazing. I didn't know I was that good enough. And then it dawned on me that that's another obstacle in the way. So how do I actually manage full-time work, manage the home, manage the studies, and also start this new job of becoming a ward manager? And yeah, I got that job with no sort of like induction given at all. So I was just given a set of phone numbers and was get on with the job. I thought, how do you do this? So it was in this kind of experience that I found my resilience. And so I just thought, if I talk about what resilience really is, in layman's term, it's like getting up when you fall and you're able to pick yourself up and still carry forward, right? But then if you want the proper way of defining it, then resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back when life doesn't go as planned. So in this case, life didn't go as planned because I was just throwing myself into things, hoping that maybe they weren't going to happen, but then it happened, which was a positive thing. But what I didn't know was I started a new job and I wouldn't get anyone to hold my hand through it, you know. So yeah, in I look back now and it was a blessing in disguise because if I hadn't found my resilience there, then I probably would not have found my boldness or vice versa. So I thought if I talk about boldness a bit, because what I do now is helping people move from burnout to boldness. And why burnout, you would ask? Because I went through it myself, and a lot of nurses are still going through, or people in the health sector or social care as well are all going through it. Or should I say, everyone in any kind of job perhaps will be experiencing it one way or the other in their life. But perhaps again, they don't even know what the symptoms are and what the signs are. So it's my job as a boldness coach is to help them identify what these signs of burnout are and then move them to a place of boldness where they are in control, much confident to deal with whatever challenges they are facing. And again, resilience comes in here. So they're able to bounce back and then just get on with life and perhaps become an entrepreneur, which is what I am now, starting my own business and um, embracing what the future has in store for me. Okay, so my boldness journey started when I found the courage to take action in the face of adversity. I also uncovered resilience when I found out that I had the strength to persist when my actions kept on leading to more obstacles which I continued to overcome. So it wasn't easy all the time, but in every step, whatever happened, I learned to be grateful and just embrace it and keep carrying on. So in my kind of experience with, burnout or the challenges that were thrown at me and therefore building my resilience that way, I identify like three pillars of resilience. So as I said, in my kind of boldness coaching, I educate a lot. I encourage, I educate, I empower, and I also enable mental wellness. So pardon me if this is a little bit like education side, but also I think it fits well because with all our experiences shared, if we can get some kind of education to keep reminding of us of how we can keep building on ourselves to grow, because I think we're all here because we want to grow one way or the other. So one of the pillars is mindset. Okay. So the stories we tell ourselves shapes how we respond to adversity. So if we have a mindset of negativity and we're telling ourselves negative stuff all the time, then we are not responding well to adversity. We are sort of accepting adversity, or living that kind of thing, not seeing a way out of it. Okay. But then if we start saying positive stuff to ourselves, so it could be any positive affirmations that you say that eventually you start shifting that mindset from negative to positive, can then help you. And also adaptability. So this is our ability to pivot and adjust in the face of change. So there is when something happens, say you have a fall, and you're not able to get up, or you just accept that because it's so hard, so you're just going to stay on the ground, but we are not going to grow as well. So it's about when these challenges come, how we're able to get up and perhaps point in a different direction and try something else and then grow from that experience as well. And then there's support systems. So we need to remember that no one succeeds alone, and resilience thrives in connection. I guess that's one of the reasons why we are here, because building that connection in this kind of network does help us. So when you found those trusted people in your corner, and you're struggling, you're able to use them as a sounding board, and also learn from them and get that encouragement to keep getting you out of that sort of low place that you shouldn't be or stay at, and then keep growing out of it. Um, so as I've rightly said, I am mental health nurse trained. So it would be a shame not to give some tips or benefits of resilience. So mental health benefits of resilience that I noted here that I wanted to share is it helps us enhance our psychological well-being. So people with higher resilience levels tend to experience better psychological well-being. I don't know if you agree with me, but I thought this is really true. If I look at my own story and not even any other person that has shared with me their story of resilience, but for me, it really helped me and also reduce risk of mental health conditions. So because I felt I was able to, you know, see the positives out of the negatives or the adversities I faced, I'm able to deal with things much better. And research indicates that people with higher resilience are less likely to develop mental health disorders. So if we're able to take these lemons thrown at us and turn them into lemonade, then of course, when mental like depression, anxiety, we'll be able to deal with stuff better and not lead into that kind of depression or anxiety. I'm not saying it would always help, because some might be if it's genetical, then of course it's not like something that you can easily come out of. But then if it's something that life is throwing at you, so life stresses, then if you're able to deal with stuff better, then you're reducing the chances of you developing any mental health conditions. Okay. So it also helps us live long or live longer. Higher resilience is associated with a reduced risk of early death, and also career advancement. So through my resilience, I learned new skills, and I was able to challenge myself, and therefore, start a new business and become an entrepreneur now. So I just want us to sort of like think about these words. When you choose resilience, you inspire others to do the same. Your boldness becomes a beacon for those around you. So I think these words just say exactly what we should be doing, like choosing resilience all the time. And therefore people around us seeing that nothing really faces us or brings us down can be truly inspired by that kind of positive attitude that we are exhibiting. Okay. And then So I'm challenging us today to be bold and step out of our comfort zone. And when setbacks arise, we should just remember that resilience is our superpower. So if I just end there, unless of course I have a bit more time, Naomi, can you let me know? Do I have a bit more time just to share a few tools to build resilience? Hi, Naomi.
I was giving you the thumbs up, but I realized you can't see me.
Oh, I
Yes,
did. I
yes.
can see you.
That's fine. Yes, yes, go ahead, girl. You got a bit of
Okay.
time.
Okay. So I just want to share three practical strategies for building resilience. Okay. And this is gratitude journaling. And I do this all the time and I find it really helpful. And a lot of my clients in my boldness coaching also do that because I've been teaching them and they find that helpful. It reduces anxiety. It helps you see things much clearer, and not take things like that, like the whole world is against you, kind of. It's just like seeing the good in the things around us rather than the negatives all the time. So journaling will help us focus on what's working even during tough times. Okay, and also meditation. So I tend to meditate on scripture a lot. And because I do that, it helps alleviate any anxiety that I might be feeling during the day with maybe perhaps something not happening or going the way I expect it to go. But then when I take that me time, self care, to then meditate, I find that I feel much more relaxed and I can refocus and do things differently. Okay, and also resilient circles. So building a supportive community that lifts us up. And I think this is something beautiful that Naomi is beginning to, or has started today, launching this to help grow. So I think even from here, if you can identify friends or family, trusted ones that you can put them in your kind of supportive community, so that when things are difficult, you know that there are people, you have those connections around you that can help you rebuild yourself. Okay. So, a simple formula I want to share about boldness and resilience is think of this: a bold action plus a resilient mindset can help us grow, and no one can stop us, because when people are throwing negative things, or situations or life is throwing negative things at us, because we are bold and because we have that resilient mindset, we are unstoppable. We can achieve whatever we want to achieve, you know. And also resilience is a skill you can build, just like boldness. And every challenge we encounter is an opportunity to grow stronger. And this is commonly said in these words: what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And I firmly believe that, you know. So when you go through all the tough times, if you take a moment to reflect, you would realize that because you've been able to go through it, when other tough things are thrown at you, you'll be able to find your strength and just go through it again, you know, and come out stronger at the other end. So if you're ready to rise, then let's walk boldly together into a resilient future. I hope this helps. And if you do have any questions, please do let me know. And my business is called You Are Valued, because we value people. And I shall put my website in the chat as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. I was there busy taking notes. Busy taking notes. So we've got what have we got? We've got uh gratitude journaling, meditation, resilient circles, so building community. So bold action plus resilient mindset equals growth, equals unstoppable women, equals unstoppable business mamas going out there and taking names and kicking down doors and doing all these wonderful things before bedtime. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We really, really needed to hear that. I think this is all about. And I'm just want to say a big thank you to Iris, to Jenna, and to Charlotte as well for sharing their insights, for sharing their business. And thank you to all you wonderful women who has also joined. You've joined on this wonderful journey, and I hope you will continue to ride with us, ride at dawn, or whatever they say when they say those sorts of things. So, we do have a little bit of time left, which is great. We're actually on time, which I think is absolutely amazing. So, what I want to do is I want to open up the floor to some of the other beautiful ladies who are here. We are going to try and make this as fair as possible. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, because we're going to do like first come, first serve, okay? If you have a question or a comment, please type in question or comment in the chat, and then I'll call your name, and then you say you can, you know, keep it to maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Introduce yourself, tell us about what you do, what your business is, and then share your opinion or share your question as well. So if you have something you want to share, or you want to introduce yourself or your business, please drop a question, jump, drop, come and talk question or comment in the chat, and then I will ask you to unmute yourself, and then that will be that. But if you're too shy, then I'll just pick on you. I'm joking. We're not going to be like that. I know some people might have been traumatized from school, like when they're asking questions and everyone tries to hide and not make eye contact with the teacher. So they're like, oh no, don't look at me. Oh no, I don't want to be picked on. So no, I won't be do that. But Melissa says we can pick on her. So go ahead, Melissa, introduce yourselves to the wonderful business mamas here.
Hello, ladies. I'm Melissa, and yes, I speak funny because I'm in Canada. Um, so it's like almost dinner time here, but it was great. Thank you so much for the ladies that shared, and um, it's just really beautiful to see. And I just noticed that, when Charlotte was talking about purpose, and then Jenna and Iris also shared their stories. I'm a brand strategist, so I know a lot of people don't know what that is. So basically, it's business development, but through branding, marketing, helping businesses position themselves in the way that they want to be seen and viewed. Um, and so one of the first things, the biggest things that I talk to with my clients is about what Charlotte said about purpose. And the thing that I notice and the thing that I always see as a common denominator when we start a business is that we've had a struggle, we've had challenges, we've had different things that we've gone through, and that kind of sparks that purpose in us, and we see this is something that I need. This is something that I need. So there must be other people that also need this service, need this product or whatever it is. And so I think that when we take the time to just take a step back and look at, why we started our businesses or what we feel our purpose is, it's usually that. It usually came from struggles, from challenges, from overcoming something, and then knowing this is how I want to serve other people. This is how I feel like can help other people reach that place that they feel like they should be going and feel that they should be led to. And so it was just really beautiful to hear all the stories and just hear the 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 overcoming that you ladies have done to get to where you are. And so, like I said, my name is Melissa. I'm actually in Canada. I'm a brand strategist, so I help with business development. I help with marketing, branding, and understanding how to position yourself online, how to kind of get yourself out there online. And so I won't take up too much time. I just kind of want to keep it short and sweet. But I just also wanted to offer for anyone who wanted it, anyone who's on this call, feel free to email me, and um, and I'm happy to do a business or brand audit for you guys, for anyone on the call, if that's something they want for their business. So basically, what that involves is looking at what you're already doing, looking at the what we call the assets, so like website, if you use social media, any kind of like documentation, things like that, and just kind of going over it and then making some suggestions on what you can do to better position yourself or better, tweak some things that maybe feel more aligned to where you want to go. Because as we start our businesses and as we're growing in our businesses, sometimes things change a little bit, or sometimes it's like I do this, but I don't know how to articulate that thing. So so if anyone kind of wants, I can do it for like 50 pounds. We'll just I like to I don't- the reason why I like to charge too is just to keep kind of like I'm willing to help. I'm willing to do it for free, but I just notice that sometimes when we offer free things, um, sometimes you get people that aren't as, I would say, serious sometimes in wanting to do for their business and really help their business grow. So it's just to kind of be like appreciative of the time and also saying, yes, I'm serious about bringing my business to where I wanted to, or where I feel like I'm being led to go and who I feel like I'm being led to serve. So that's it. I'll keep it like that. Unless anyone has a question or if you want me to say something else, I don't know, but
Thank you,
and yeah.
Melissa. Thank you, thank you. No, that's brilliant. Because I know uh I feel like I did a lot of things backwards. Like it's like I had a website, I had no idea what I was gonna do with it. I was on every social media platform there was under the sun. And I'm like, I can't do all of this while being a full-time mama. So sometimes it's nice to know that there are people who know what they're doing. And that's their business is to know what they're doing to help some person who doesn't know what they're doing to do what they're doing. So that's awesome. So perfect. So Melissa and just like anybody else as well, um, there will be a little form thingy that you can fill out and put like your social media handles, your website, etc. So that we can, or just in case you've missed it in the chat, I'm not sure how the chat gets to you guys because like this is like my first time hosting Zoomy things. Like I shouldn't say that, should I? But anyway, um, but basically I know how to email. Okay, so the replay and all the other beautiful stuff in between will be sent out to you. So the form, the contact list is only as good as the information you put on it. So if you only put your name, that's all people are gonna have. So I beg, fill out the form. Okay. Good. That's all you're gonna hear from me. Right. Thank you so much for that, Melissa. So yeah, we can grab Melissa's details as well. Um, Isla, you still there? Isla?
Hi
Hi.
everyone. Sorry, I'm just like I'm not, yeah.
We forgive you. That's what we're this. Listen, we're all, most of us here in a position of being mothers, and we probably all looked like we don't want to be on the call ever. So that's fine. Yeah, this is a
But
safe
I'll come on,
space.
but I'm still like in the dark and whatnot,
It's fine.
it's
It's fine.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine. So I saw you dropped a comment. I'm like, I'm not gonna let you like just
yeah.
slide with me just reading it. Yeah, not gonna happen. So go ahead, girl.
I'd say my comment was just to say thank you to everyone who shared their insights on the call. It's just like really exciting. I'm really, really excited to be on this platform because I feel like I actually prayed for this. Yeah, just
Oh,
to be around other mum entrepreneurs. And when I like I said, when I saw Naomi had I like created this thing, I was just like really, really happy. I was like, thank God, you know. I feel like as entrepreneurs it's really difficult to be an entrepreneur in general, but I feel like it's really, really difficult to find other mums who are doing the same thing because I feel like mums know like it's another niche altogether, right?
mm.
So entrepreneurship is difficult. Entrepreneurship as a parent is a whole nother ball game. So it's just like really exciting. I'm really excited to see everyone's businesses and what they're up to. And yeah, just really, really happy to connect. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, I
awesome.
put my handles down if anyone wants to. I have connected with some people already. If you see, like the ones that I can easily see their details. So I'm connected with them on like LinkedIn and whatnot. If you see that,
Perfect.
it's me. Yeah, and about me, so I'm quick one. I've got a business called Ampha Furniture, which I'm setting up. It's like all the it's up and ready. Just the marketing is not is not ready. I also do project management And I also do parenting courses as well for NHS, EPEC, empowering parents, empowering communities. So something that I love to do because I need constant reminders of how to be a better parent. So I feel like when I do the courses, it's also a reminder for me at home to always do the right thing when we're continuously surrounded by people. Yeah, parents that are trying to improve their parenting styles. So yeah, that's what I have to say. And yeah, connect and yeah, lovely to meet everyone. Take care.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Isla. That's awesome. Thank you. Isla, we used to be neighbors. So we've come full circle now. I can't hear you because you're muted, honey.
And we also went to school together.
Oh yeah, that too. Look, I don't want people to know how old I is,
Oh
okay? Or
yeah,
how old
okay
we
then.
are. Okay, we never went to school.
Okay.
We just been born, okay?
Okay. All righty.
Excellent. Thank you, darling. Okay, I'm just going through the comments real quick. Auntie Neelam, did you want me to read your comment or did you want to introduce yourself? Going once, going twice. No, okay. So Auntie Neelam, call her Auntie Neelam. She's saying thank you for all the insights and the different aspects into the different aspects of life. Thank you so much for sharing. And I know your name's not Samson, but thank you for your comment as well, saying that everything has been useful. And you're good. I got you, Neelam. So is it Tanasha? Tanasha, you there? You said you have a comment. Do you want to reveal yourself to everybody? Hi, unmute yourself and say hello.
Hello, hi everybody. I'm Tanasha. Hi Charlotte. Hi. Yeah, thank you so much. There was just so much insight, and like this is all kind of new to me, but I'm definitely like keen to get things rolling. But yeah, there was so much to take away, and some tips. I did note down a few things in terms of like boldness and there was one, oh yeah, journaling. So journaling, sorry. So yeah, so those are quite a few things I noted down as well. But yeah, it's good to see everybody, and it's nice. Like Naomi, thank you for your energy and all of that. It's really good. But yeah, so I'm Tanasha. I'm Tanasha. I've started a mobile massage therapy service kind of thing in my local area. I am based in Northamptonshire. I studied sports therapy at university quite a few years ago now. So we did sports massage. But it's not just specific to sports massage, it's massage in general. But yeah, so I will be doing mobile massage, going to people's homes, and like we talked about, mental health, wellness, well-being, that and self-care. That's one of my reasons, because from my own personal experience, it's really important as a mum, a young mum, that we take care of ourselves, like what we were saying in the conversation. So, in the forum. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, TJ Massage Therapy. Yeah, and you should be able to find me on Instagram. But yeah, at the moment I've got my business card, so just taking a bit step by step, and yeah, just looking forward to next year really. So if anybody's in my area, feel free to get in contact, or if you know anyone, pass on information. That would be great. But yeah, I'm learning about all of your different business ventures as well, and I will try to follow where I can as well. So yeah, thank you all and have a good evening.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanasha. Okay, we are almost done. Is there anyone else want to introduce themselves or say anything before we go? Any questions for anybody? No, we're fed up now, guys. We're gonna go to bed, have something to eat. Yeah, I don't blame you because I'm feeling the same. I shouldn't say that, should I? And it's being recorded. I'm so sorry, but we're mothers here. We understand.
Naomi, can I just say one quick thing?
Yeah, go ahead, darling.
Other than just how amazing you are, well done for doing this. I know that it was something that you were, you wanted to do and you made it happen. So thank you so much for allowing us to be part of that as well. And then just one last thing, and this is just for those, I forgot to say it when I was speaking. If you would like for a child, whether that's your own child or one that you love, to get my book Oopsie Whoopsie Daisy, you can get 20% off if you use the voucher code Oopsie20 and on my website soulsplash.co.uk. You can, and that's just for you guys, it's not for everybody, but you can get 20% off. So that's, but if you want to get it for Christmas or perhaps as a gift for something else, I thought I would just let you know that's just exclusive to you guys on the call. But that was it.
Can you drop that discount code for our
Yes.
special people here? You see that, guys? You
Yeah.
get gifts. You get free stuff here. And I didn't even know that. You see, that's why this is amazing. The gift is just before Christmas, the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, you guys have been amazing. So before you go, what you can do for me? Yeah, Oopsie20, soulsplash.co.uk. I will make sure that I add all of this stuff as well. So one more thing.
Sorry, Naomi. Sorry, Naomi's blessing.
Hi,
Hi, everyone.
Blessing.
Hi, I'm driving, so I couldn't make a comment because I've been driving this whole session.
Oh, wow.
But I should admit, when I got your invite, I was like, what the hell is she on about? This about? But I should say now I'm regretting having been driving because, there's a lot I think I should have taken notes about and all that. But it's good that I can still contact these people, isn't it? Because I'm one burnt out mom. I'm still at that point where I'm still burnt out trying to save this business. And I've got a teenager in the house, trying to deal with that. So it was quite useful to hear about resilience. And then there is parenting courses that can happen. So I think I really need that. So thank you very much for running that. I'll be in touch because I missed the first part of it. So I'll contact you privately just to make sure I have a good catch up of what I've missed.
Okay, no worries. Thank you, Blessing. Travel safe, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, perfect. See, guys, we are connecting already because you just don't know who you got in your circles unless you have that conversation, and sometimes we don't have the boldness to even say stuff. Sometimes we don't even like talking about ourselves. But we've had an opportunity to do this. And so thank you so much. As I said, this is the first one I've ever done. Sometimes you have an idea in your head and you have no idea how it's actually going to turn out. And this has been like, I could cry, but I don't think I drank enough water today. So I'm going to keep the tears. Sorry. So yes, it has been absolutely amazing. You guys are awesome. One more thing that I would like you guys to do for me, if you can, do it now, or it's going to be in your email as well. But I'm just wondering if everyone's been receiving the emails, because if you don't confirm, then like Google or whoever treats me like spam, me, like spam. So you have to kind of confirm so I can send you stuff. Okay. So check your junk, because you've made the effort to register, which means I've got most of your stuff because clearly you're here. But I know some people might have been having difficulties with finding the emails and finding the links and stuff like that. And I don't want that to keep happening. So please check your junk and stuff like that. And clickety boo. Yeah, click it, click the things, click all the things, click everything until it works. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just, if you can, if you've got a mobile device, if you're not using your mobile device, okay, I want you to do this quick form for me, because this is where I'm going to be able to capture your social media bits and bobblies so we can share it with all these other lovely women. So I'm going to share this here. Can you see that? There's a little scanny there. I will drop in the chat as well, actually, the link. I'm just going to have to find it. So yeah, if you got a mobile, you can scan it. I'm going to leave it up there for all of 2 seconds. And then I'm going to find the link as well. The link will also be in your email, but if you want to click on it now, because you know, sometimes you come off something and then you forget. So I don't want nobody to be forgetting anything. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Let me come off that real quick. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel I got my own little virtual assistant. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for that. Okay, look, the link is in there. So please click it. Please complete it. It really will help. Thank you, Melissa. I can't pay you though, but I pay you with love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, so please click that. Please, please complete it. Please add your feedback and please also join the Facebook group as well. That's another way we can all connect. That will all be coming out in the email that should probably come out at some point tomorrow. But that's it, guys. 9:32. So we are good. Thank you so much. You can all unmute yourselves and say bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, thank
Thanks
you
so much.
guys. You've been
Bye.
awesome. Have a good evening and we'll catch up soon, okay?
Bye.
Well done.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Colette. Oh, okay. I just saw your message as well. Yeah, I will if you fill out the form, we'll make sure you add your details as well. Okay. But thank you for joining. And Priscilla and Colette. Thank you, guys.